Well, entering high school is often nerve-wracking, and finding your friends that first year in a high school setting, that can be a challenge as well. Well, at Whitmer High School, that's where the Link crew comes in. This afternoon, we have two Link crew leaders with us, Andrew and Sherrii, to talk more about the awesome program. All right. I mean, it's been years since I went to high school. I was from a small town school, so like even that was intimidating. I cannot imagine stepping into Whitmer High School the first day of classes and what that must be like. How many students are there now?
Like 2,300? Roughly.
Yeah, that would be intimidating to even do that. And you know, some of the kids you might know from junior high, but wow, all these people, and usually the seniors love to pick on the freshmen.
We actually had a really large class of freshmen this year too, almost 600 students.
Wow.
And a lot of these freshmen coming in from Jefferson and Washington they were the big bad 7th graders, and then they went to the next school and they were the big bad 8th graders. And then they get to Whitmer High School and they just get a rude awakening, Dan. It's it's just so great, well, for me, because it's an opportunity to help them. You know?
So the Link, what a great idea. So you're basically setting it up where you have an upperclassman who's matched with a freshman to work with them. Talk about the program, Sherrii.
Yeah, so our upperclassmen are junior and seniors, and they go through a recruitment process. And then once they're chosen, they start the school year off with a large orientation day, and they're grouped with 10 to 12 freshmen that they, do icebreakers and just get them used to the school. And it's a much smaller scale. They come in with, only like 200, 300 kids on their first day, which makes it nice and not so overwhelming.
At least to learn the building a little bit, to know, okay, at 8:15 of my class is in that room there, then I got to walk from there over to here, and I got X much time to do it.
Yes.
That's got to be a hard thing.
So on our first day, they do get to run through their schedule, which helps immensely, because the building's huge. I get lost.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I've worked there for 5 years.
One upperclassman, one freshman matched together. Everybody has, or one upperclassman has several people to deal with.
We typically put the Link crew leaders with a partner. So 2 Link crew leaders in a room of 10 to 20 people, or 10 to 20 freshmen. And then from there, they do connection activities, get to know each other. And then these upperclassmen become these people that they can lean on as they start having questions of, I'm really having trouble in algebra. You know what I mean? Like, oh, who's your teacher? This is something you need to consider. You know what I mean? Or like, I'm still having trouble finding this location. And then like, we'll sit, those upperclassmen, incredible kids, by the way, they will sit with them at lunch and like support them in the ways that they need support. And they will go into classrooms and do training opportunities where they do activities with them. And that's why it's always important to do your homework and take your notes, like those types of lessons.
This is part of a national program, right?
Yeah, it's the Boomerang Project, and they have Link crew, which is high school, and then Web, I think, is the middle school.
How long has this been around at Whitmer High School? First year, second year, several years?
This is our second year.
Okay. Give me a snapshot of how things are at the high school level now. Mental health was so bad during and after COVID, and we're still feeling the effects of A, the education, and B, the emotional side of being a teenager. Is this helping probably? Because I would think if this helps take away some of the stress of starting a new high school and feel like you just cast adrift out there, that this would help the process.
Dan, I say it all the time. Kids don't know who they are until they know how they belong. And a lot of freshmen that we get in the doors at Whitmer High School are not sure where they fit in yet. So like Link Crew is one of those first opportunities for them to find a group of people, find a group of new friends, and hey, we're going to the homecoming game this weekend. You should come with us, or the homecoming dance. Check out all these really incredible clubs we have going on here. I run the anime club. I don't literally run the anime club, I'm pretending, but it's that idea that we just present them all the wonderful things that are available at Whitmer High School.
Well, that's great you're able to do that.
Yeah.
You've been with the program both years too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think we're gonna start seeing the true effects next year, because our first Link leaders will be kids who actually went through the process.
Oh, yeah.
And so they can help and pay it forward, kind of.
Yeah, so many of them are already asking, like, how can I get involved with Link Crew next year? I want to do it. It helped me so much. So I definitely think next year we're really going to see the true lasting effects.
That sounds like just a great program at Whitmer High School. All right, Andrew, Sherrii, thank you so much for coming in.
It's been a
Thank you.
pleasure.